Yo, what's going on, guys and girls? My name is Aries and I'm coming back to do a brand new video. Now, today, I have something incredible, absolutely incredible. I put so much time and thought in this video, and even though it probably says it in the title, I'm bringing you guys the top 10. Wow, the first top 10 on the channel. I mean, maybe more if you guys like them, but the top 10 JDM cruise cars in Forza Horizon 4. Now, I did some good old searching on the YouTube thing, looking for what Forza videos I should make next. And I don't want to keep milking the drift videos and videos about really low cars. So, what's the good in the middle? Cruise cars. I love cruising. Besides drifting, it's the only reason I play Forza. But before we get into it, please, I beg, do not hate me if your favorite car isn't on here, or I didn't show enough love to Toyota or Honda. There are so many Japanese cars, and it was a genuine struggle to squeeze only 10 cars on this list. But if you guys do enjoy this video, maybe I'll go ahead and make a part 2. Top 10 JDM cars to cruise in part 2. So 20, I guess that'd be 20 cars. There's more than 20 cars. But I could even do Euro cars. You know, there's plenty of options with this series, and I'm looking to expand it if it does well, and if you guys like it, of course. But let's stop the chatting, and let's go ahead and get into the list. The 04 or 05 Subaru Wrx is the holder of the number 10 spot. I love the Subi, it screams at me, I mean quite literally, with its little itty bitty boxer engine. But even the look of this car is so visually appealing, and I just love staring at this thing. I kid you not, while recording these clips, I did not fast travel to the festival to change out my car. I drove this baby right back to the festival. And I'm not sure how rare this thing is anymore. I haven't really followed up on the auction house for almost a year. But if you don't have the 04 Subi, the 05 perfectly, it's the same thing. But let me go ahead and let you take a listen to this beautiful vehicle. The 2000 Silvia Spec R is quite the interesting vehicle. There are so many body mods and kits for this vehicle, the options are endless. The only problem is that I've drained myself with Silvias. I've made too many. So that's why it's really kind of so low or really high on the list. It's just, I don't know. So please don't be in the comments saying, "Oh, Aries, you dumbass, why is the Silvia at number 9? At least it's on the list, okay? I could have put a 97 DX hatch if I wanted, but I didn't. The Silvia is here. Be grateful, my friends. Now let's roll the audio. My oddly colored green Nissan 370Z, or Z, I think you guys say Z over there in the UK, is claiming the number 8 spot. Now, let me defend myself of why this is not lower on the list, and that's because if I feel like a bandwagon if I were to have it lower on the list. Everyone else and their mother have these cars in their top 5 and 10, but nonetheless, you just can't not have it on the list. So I fairly placed it at number 8. Let's go ahead and roll the music to your ears. I can only imagine that half of you guys are pissed off at me right now because of my list, but let me drop some facts on the table. and that is the 2005 Honda Nsx. Now, I truly believe the only people that can be mad at this placement are die-hard Nsx fans. I hope you get one day if you don't already have one. I appreciate your dream car, but this is just the perfect car for this spot. It looks great, and it sounds nice. Let's just go ahead and take a look for yourself. Please, roll the clip. The Datsun 510. We all have one of these in our garages. If not, I recommend you get one. They're dirt cheap on the auction house. But please, give this beautiful car some love. I've recently spiced mine up, and I've started driving it around, and it's a great car. And hopefully, by putting it on this list, you guys will too. Let's start a trend here. Hashtag Datsun appreciation. Yeah, I like that. This is it. We're halfway through the list, and I already see it coming. The comments saying, my list is the worst one yet, and it is absolutely atrocious. But check this out. The iconic 2002 Skyline is here to save the day. You're welcome. Honestly, who doesn't like a good Nissan Gtr? You guys already know this is a beautiful sounding and beautiful looking car, and I shouldn't need to play a clip at all. But I'm going to anyway. You're welcome again. This is where things get very controversial. Aries, what the hell are you thinking? How are you going to put an Evo over a GTR, and it's not even the best Evo? But recently, the Evo X has been growing on me. It looks great, and it sounds pretty good in my opinion. I don't know, I've just been driving it around, and it's not my favorite Evo. I enjoy the Evo 8 more, just like it's more, Evo 8. It's got a bigger name behind it. The Evo X is pretty well hated, but for some reason, I just felt like putting the X up here. I don't know, I just been liking it recently. The 300ZX, or as it's listed in the game, because you guys are always saying, Aries, what's this car, what's that car? Well, this is the 1994 Nissan Fairlady Z version S twin turbo. That is a lot to say, so we just call it the 300ZX. It says it on the back. But I absolutely love these things. I would love to own one of these one day. It's just, they're actually relatively affordable compared to other cars on this list. Because I don't have the money for an R33 Gtr. The FRS is probably one of the greatest things to come out in the last 10 years. And there's 3 different versions of these things: the Subaru BRZ and the Toyota GT86, which are in Forza, and we have the Scion FRS. Unfortunately for it having the name Scion in it, it does not make it cheaper. Scion has the Cube and the TC. I've spoken. But this car is so visually appealing, and I just love looking at this thing, and especially my build. Like, not to be biased or anything. It's not vibrant, it's not screaming attention, but it just looks so good. And I just love cruising in this car. Like, who wouldn't? You guys were expecting a Super, weren't you? Well, you're wrong. It's the R33 Gtr, and I think this thing speaks for itself. It's such a great vehicle, and they actually had sedan versions of these things, which don't look bad at all. And I've had many of these cars in Forza, and I mean, I wish in real life, but that may never happen. And literally did nothing but drive one for a week straight, like a week in real time. Fun, great overall car, but I'm going to go ahead and do my outro and leave you guys with the audio clip. So let's go ahead and do that. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like, and while you're down there, consider pressing the subscribe button. We're so damn close to 300 subscribers, and I might even consider doing a giveaway on Twitch here soon. So be sure to check me out over there, but also comment below what JDM car you wanted to see on the list, and maybe I'll do a part 2. But nonetheless, it's been Aries, and I'm out.